just by seeing the toilet lid was up at home. She immediately assumed her wife had been with another man last night, because only men like to leave the lid up when they use the toilet, and he hadn't come home all night. It was obvious someone else had been in the house, so he secretly checked under the bed behind his wife's back. When he didn't find anyone, he became even more convinced and said, because the house is this small, if they're not under the bed, they must be hiding in the closet. His wife was a bit confused by his questions, but before she could speak, he immediately started listing other evidence. At this point, the bathroom had a lot of steam, which clearly meant someone had taken a shower, but his wife's hair was dry, so that proved someone else had showered. His wife shook her head helplessly, feeling wronged. Her husband was like a detective. Looks like his professional habits were kicking in. She told him she could open the closet and let him check right now, but saying that would ruin the trust between them. Was it really necessary to do this? He answered no need, because there's no need to open the closet. He was just going to shoot 3 times inside. When the wife saw her husband was acting crazy, she immediately tried to stop him. You really want to destroy our home, don't you? She kept trying to stop him, but the person inside was scared and quickly came out, because if he didn't come out soon, the man really would shoot. And he never expected his longtime friend to be doing this behind his back. He wanted to shoot right away, but in the end he softened, and only shot the wedding photo of him and his wife, because their relationship had already broken down, and that's why he hadn't come home all night. But this couldn't just end like this. While sending the other man out, he asked his friend whether he preferred a shot to the head or the stomach. This sounded like a very weird question, but his friend understood the meaning. He patted his stomach, and when the man saw that, he immediately threw a punch. That was his punishment for him. After punching, he asked his friend about the job, the bodyguard job he mentioned yesterday. Even though today had been a disaster, life still had to go on. His friend handed him a photo. It was of a beautiful woman, and she was the employer for this job. After finishing the job, the employer went back to her car, getting ready to leave, but unexpectedly his friend's car exploded. The sudden blast shocked his wife.